Hello, welcome to the Peace Meditation Circle today. I'm glad you can join me today. This week we've been looking at the theme of acceptance and the meditation that I did the other day. We focused on that as well as the quotes that I'm posting every day. And so the meditation from the other day was RAIN, which is an acronym for recognizing what we are feeling, allowing it to be there, investigating where and how the feelings, maybe it's physical, emotional, thoughts, mental, whatever, what have you, and then the N for nurturing ourselves. And it's very important that we do that we do nurture ourselves through whatever it is that we are experiencing. And so, one of the ways that we can nurture ourselves is through the meditation today. And today's meditation is a loving kindness meditation, but it's focusing on accepting yourself as you are. So, one of the phrases that we'll be using in today's meditation is, "May I accept myself as I am." And these days, it seems kind of hard to accept ourselves as we are, unless we've been one who has worked a lot on self-reflection and has done a lot of inner work. Something that I know that I've done, but that doesn't mean that I'm absolutely perfect in it either. That it can be times, of course. I mean, right now we're in the middle of this pandemic. That there's times that we don't accept ourselves as we are, that we can start to feel fearful or anxious. Maybe we've been watching a lot of Netflix and other TV. Maybe we've been eating more than what we normally do. Maybe we're not getting our exercise and our fresh air like we like they say we should, right? So maybe we've been on our computers, right? On our screens. And just like right now, you're watching me on the screen. But there is a time to kind of say, okay, I've done these things. So now I can reboot myself and I can do something else. And I can just accept that that's where I was in the moment. And even, each moment we have to learn to accept ourselves as we are in each moment, because maybe half the day we did a really good job. Maybe we did our inner work, we did our meditation, we did maybe some, a walk, or we did yoga, or we're really being mindful of what we're eating and what we're consuming media wise, that sort of thing. But now we've come to the point where, there was a tub of ice cream in the fridge and I ate it for dinner, sort of thing, right? And that's okay. Those things are going to happen. We're only human here in the world, and we're going to do those things. But when we can apply compassion and loving kindness to ourselves while we do it, and that's really what the practice the other day was, the RAIN, as I said, recognizing, allowing, investigating, and nurturing whatever we need to do to nurture ourselves. And so this meditation today will help us a little bit more with that focus on acceptance and loving ourselves for who we are. Alrighty then. Well, why don't we go ahead and get started in this meditation? So, as I said, it's going to help us to cultivate that self-compassion. So first, make sure that you can get comfortable in your chair, whether you're, sitting on a couch or your chair, wherever you are right now. Placing your feet on the floor, grounding those feet into the floor, uh, noticing how you're feeling physically right now. So let's just kind of move into that space, the sensation of the feet touching the floor, the bottom touching the cushion, the weight of the arms, the weight of the head, weight of the body, and just being in your body right here, right now, and just fully inhabiting the experience. And if you want, you can close your eyes, or if you want to just lower your gaze, by looking just a couple of feet in front of you. You can do that as well, whatever feels more comfortable to you. And allowing your attention to move outward to sounds. And what sounds are arising right now? Are there noises outside the window right now? Maybe there's a fan blowing. Maybe it's raining outside and you can hear it against the window. Maybe you have a pet in the other room and you can hear them meowing or barking a little. So, what sounds are you hearing? And try not to reach out to the sounds, just let the sounds arrive to you, arriving uh, as sound waves, even just entering your mind and body. And now focus on your breathing, that sense of inhaling and exhaling. Whether you feel the breath most strongly at your nostrils, or perhaps that your chest rises and falls. So let's just take a few moments to rest with our breath, just very simply and easily. And notice the peacefulness of just being quiet, taking a rest, just gently breathing. And so now I'd like you to bring to mind something that's come up for you lately that's been bothering you. Maybe it's a mistake you made, some of those things we talked about. Maybe you're overeating or watching too much TV, news, social media. Maybe it's some other aspect of your personality. It's something that you've been criticizing yourself for. Somehow it's made you feel inadequate. And so, whatever this action is, trait, whatever it may be, try to get in touch with your feelings about it. And what does it make you feel? Are you feeling isolated, perhaps? Maybe frightened, sad, inadequate? And how have you felt when you thought about this inadequacy, this fear, this isolation, maybe the sadness? And now see if you can locate the sensations of the emotions in your body. Maybe you feel something in your belly. Your belly doesn't feel well. Maybe there's a tightness in your throat. Maybe your heart feels a little heavy. Maybe you've got some tension going on in your neck and shoulders. So, what emotions are you feeling when you think about whatever it is? And where do you feel those emotions in the body? So, right now, we're just allowing them to be there, no resisting, just letting the feelings be natural. They're natural feelings when we judge ourselves. So, just notice them. What am I feeling and where am I feeling it in my body? And then get in touch with how much suffering is just caused by our self judgment, the fears, oh, those thoughts that we're not good enough. And realize that this suffering is caused at our own hands. We have those beliefs that somehow we should be perfect. So you can take your hand, or both hands if you prefer, and just place it gently over your heart. Just in a calm, soft, comforting manner. And you might even want to rub just a little soothing, reassuring circle. And see if you can sense your heart right now. See if you can let your heart be moved by how difficult sometimes our experience is. The emotions, especially when you think about whatever this was that's making you feel bad about yourself. And so, what we'll do now is repeat some phrases. These are phrases designed to help you feel compassion for the fact that you are an imperfect being. They're loving kindness phrases. And you have to know that you try your best, but no one on this planet is perfect. And we all have our idiosyncrasies in some way. We all feel inadequate, sad, etc. And guess what? We all make mistakes. We all fail, and this is the human experience. It's okay. So repeat the phrases silently, and I'll say them out loud, and then you can repeat them within your mind. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. And feeling the warmth of your hand on your heart as you say these. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. And so repeat the phrases silently and try to really get in touch with the intention of these words. And that intention is to offer yourself acceptance, kindness, compassion, love. And when your mind wanders, which it will do, just refresh the phrases in your mind. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. It's important to give yourself that same kindness, support, acceptance that you would give to a family member or a dear friend who's feeling unhappy with themselves. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. And remembering that everyone feels inadequate in some way. Everyone makes mistakes, everyone fails, everyone feels the same as you do at times because this is what the human condition is all about. This is normal. And it's something that we all share, and it's okay. So may I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. And remember all the other fellow humans in this world, on this earth, who struggle with self-judgment too, just the way you do. So let's remember our fellow humans, and we'll just change it a little bit slightly so we can include everyone in our intention. So may we all feel safe. May we all be peaceful. May we be kind to ourselves. May we accept ourselves as we are. Feeling that love, compassion to everyone as we repeat the phrases, may we be safe. May we be peaceful. May we be kind to ourselves. May we accept ourselves as we are. And still repeating the phrases silently, coming back to them if your mind wanders. And I'd like you to think of something that's causing you suffering that you don't necessarily blame yourself for. Maybe you have a loved one who is sick. Maybe something's going wrong in your life. Maybe it's coronavirus. Something that's due to external circumstances, something that's very hard to bear, hard to deal with. Maybe you've lost your financial income because of coronavirus, your work, your school. It's all external circumstances. And so give yourself compassion for this source of suffering, knowing that our pain comes from two different sources, one from ourselves not being as we want, or from our lives not being as we want. So let's draw on this aspect of your life that's causing you pain. And let's repeat the following phrases. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept my life as it is. This is the way things are. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept my life as it is. And so repeating the phrases silently to yourself. Continuing to comfort yourself, soothe yourself with the difficulties of you just being a human life. And feel that caring concern that you have, that tenderness, that gentleness for yourself, struggling like so many others right now in the world. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept my life as it is. If you'd like to add any other phrases that come to your mind, you can do that as well. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept my life as it is. And so you can put your hand back on your heart, or if you've had it there the whole time, that's okay too. And now feel your hand on your heart. And so while we've been placing our focus on comforting ourselves for those feelings of isolation, pain, sadness, etc., anxiety, now see if you can feel what the compassion itself feels like. Maybe your heart is tingling or it feels warm. Maybe it feels vibrant in some way. And so notice the good qualities of an open heart, one that's filled with tenderness, gentleness, compassion, and those beautiful feelings of care and concern. And this is the joy of compassion. So notice that, the connectedness we feel with everyone, the open heartedness, so we know what it feels like and we know what other people feel too, because it's all part of the human experience. And thank yourself for being supportive to yourself, being good to yourself, being compassionate to yourself, just like you would a good friend. And so may we all be well and safe, happy and free. Just take a moment to be with that and how you're feeling. I appreciate you joining with me today. Those who are here will stop the recording so we can do a little bit of sharing of our experience. And for anyone else who may be watching this at a later time, if you want to share your experience with me, please do. Send an email to deb@meditatewithdeb.com. I'd love to hear your experience with this meditation. So thanks so much for being with me today, and I always wish you peace. Namaste.